parang may nagkaroon ng time na nawala yung self-worth ko.
You know, you have to work to help your husband with the finances, to help prepare finances for your children for their future.
Kasi dito sa Pilipinas, pag age mo ng 35, wala na. Para kasing etsapuera ka na.
And it feels like hindi ko alam kung paano ko mag-gain yung confidence ko. Pag naging mom na sila, parang nawawala na yung career path nila.
Kasi na-fed up ako sa sobrang traffic. So, papasok, dahil madaling araw, either mag-grab ako or mag-aangkas, which is malaki-laki yung expenses.
The time spent with your kids and family are far more important than any job title out there.
Nag-decide ako na maghanap ng online job at nakakuha nga ako. Sobrang saya ko talaga. Kaya tinulungan ko rin yung iba kong mga mommy friends at nagkaroon rin sila ng sarili nilang online job. Kaya doon ako na-inspire at nag-decide na simula ng Filipina home-based moms.
FHMoms community was created for mothers, for single women, for women professionals and entrepreneurs, for women overseas Filipino workers, for differently abled women, and even for young at heart women. FHMoms is a women community.
Nung nagsimula yung FHMoms, hindi ko in-expect na ganito ka magiging malaki. Ngayon, meron na kaming more than 250,000 members nationwide. Dati, ang tingin ng mga tao sa amin, community lang. No? Ngayon, social enterprise na kami with different projects na tumutulong sa mga kababaihan.
We have free webinars about freelancing, entrepreneurship, parenting, and personal growth. We offer online short courses as well as mastery courses with trainers' 1-year support. We also run a scholarship program and an internship program. We also facilitate charity activities where we are joined by community members as volunteers. Job matching program is something they can also look forward to, as well as e-commerce program. And to celebrate motherhood, we also have online bootcamp for kids. We also have the computer rent-to-own program for members who need assistance in acquiring a computer set. Aspire to be a strong-willed, independent woman.
Mas gusto kong maging productive at saka naniniwala ako sa continuous learning.
Inspire other women.
Everyone was uplifting each other. Everyone was trying to help each other. In this world, you have to be more kind. You have to be more helpful because everyone is fighting their own battles, and you have to understand, you have to empathize. And that is what FHMoms is doing with all the moms out there. Even if you're not a mom, you would feel welcome.
Empower each woman to be in their fullest potential.
And most importantly, Mommy MK and the team model humility and generosity. Talagang ito yung very evident, which impacted me the most. So it gave me the desire to share freely to others what I learned freely from the FHMoms community. And I've always loved the community, the motive of the community, that is to change the world one mom at a time. Good job, FHMoms.
Aspire, inspire, empower. Nothing is stronger than a community of women lifting each other up.
To be among women who have genuinely tried to help people. This is something that I feel passionately about, and then this is something that I saw in FHMoms.
God is good. Kasi parang naturo sa akin to FHMoms na pinakita sa akin na kahit nasa bahay ka, kahit nasa nag-aalaga ka ng anak mo, it won't stop na dun ka lang. Yun lang yung pwede mong gawin.
Without this community, I'm not here in this situation. So, FHMoms po yung nag-guide and nag-mold sa akin to be the best working at home mom I could ever be.
Ang pinakamalaking impact sa FHMoms sa akin is their quote, which is moving forward, giving back. That's the very essence of FHMoms eh.
That's what I like about this group kasi we encourage and inspire each other to keep dreaming, to chase our dreams. It's actually a big impact kasi if you are losing hope and wala ka ng gana and all, but because of this page, mapapasana all ka.
Dahil sa online job, natupad ko yung mga pangarap ko at Ang pinakapangarap ko na lang ay matupad yung pangarap ng lahat ng mga mommies. Huwag tayong titigil na abutin lahat ng mga pangarap natin, masipagan pa natin at huwag tayong susuko. Kaya kung feeling nyo hindi kayo techie, feeling nyo hindi pasok ang edad nyo para dito sa online freelancing, huwag nyong iisipin yon kasi sobrang daming opportunities ang pwedeng ibigay sa inyo online. At nandito ang Filipina home-based moms para suportahan kayo. Para sa mga naghahanap ng online job at gusto ring matuto pagdating sa online business, you can join Filipina Home-Based Moms Facebook group. My name is MK Bertulfo, CEO and founder of Filipina Home-Based Moms, and our goal is to change lives one mom at a time.
Hello mga momshies, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. It's a beautiful Monday evening. Siguro nagtataka kayo na hindi si Mommy MK ang kasama nyo ngayong araw na ito. I'm sorry mga moms kasi Mommy MK is having some internet problems. Kaya naman pagbigyan nyo na po ako, sana samahan nyo rin po ako sa isang oras na live Q&A with our guest speaker. So hindi ko na patatagalin pa ang pag-i-introduce sa kanya, pero bago ang lahat, gusto ko lang i-share that we are so fortunate that we will be having a motivational speaker. Isa rin po siyang image consultant at life coach. Kaya naman we will rediscover the real us, the real you tonight. And also, she is a joyful wife, a mom to 2 adults, and a sweet friend and follower of Jesus Christ. Kaya naman ang kanyang online haven, that is where she helps people to discover the joys of living a minimalist beauty lifestyle. Pero bago ang lahat, bago natin i-introduce ang ating speaker, ang ating guest for tonight, we will be also playing a video. Panoorin po natin ito.
Mama? Bakit po? May basa po kayo. Naku, wala to anak. Napanggalang
Ang mapaglarong ngiti ng ina ang nagtulak kay Toni na hindi magpalinlang sa mga kasinungalingang nakikita.
I found her weak that she cannot protect herself. That's where I got the mindset na I need to be strong. It was that time that I'm beginning to create a vow that I don't want to grow up like her. We did not have much attention from my dad, and dad is always away. I tried to be in the trunk of the car. Among many, I witnessed my dad going to somebody else's house in Mandaluyong. And that confused me because if we are the family, what did I witness? It has hurt me.
Sa takot na iwan ng ama, sinikap niyang kumita ng pera at itaguyod ang sarili.
Afterwards, a mindset started that I don't want to be poor. In fact, I want to be rich at 26.
Upang punan ang kakulangan sa kanyang puso, siya ay nakipagrelasyon na humantong sa isang kasalanan.
I got pregnant at 15, but we made a decision to abort it because I was afraid not to finish school. Another strong mindset came in. I need to recover my reputation.
Nang siya ay makapagtapos ng pag-aaral, agad siyang nakapagtrabaho bilang assistant manager sa isang bangko. Dito niya nakilala ang kanyang kliyente na nagreto sa kanya kay John na galing sa isang mayamang pamilya.
Ito na yung pagkakataon ko na to get out of my first relationship. And I thought the son of my client is a good catch.
Ikinasal ang dalawa at agad ding nabiyayaan ng mga anak. Kasabay sa paglaki ng kanilang pamilya, lumaki rin ang kanilang gastusin at naging dagok kay Toni nang mawala ng interes ang asawa sa negosyo ng kanyang mga magulang.
And partly that was the reason why I married him. That's why it disappointed me big time.
I belong to a big family. I had this experience na hindi masyadong nabibigyan ng attention. I also have this perception that my brother at sister ko were the favorites. That led to the bitterness that I tried to avoid being that business kasi nga ayoko magkaroon ng conflict.
I stepped in to be the provider. I made sure I will achieve a very good position. And then when someone offered me to do business, I accepted it, even if eventually it developed to an adulterous relationship. I actually justified that anyway I put food in the table, anyway I can make the family travel. I did not see anymore the danger, number one, and I also did not see that it's a sin, because I'm beginning to just justify that I'm on track. I even became a millionaire earlier.
Higit 10 taon siyang labas-pasok sa pakikipagrelasyon sa iba't ibang lalaki.
That time, I tried to feel good. Anyway, I still go home to the family. No one knows what I'm doing. No one knows that I have been cheating on my husband.
I devoted a lot of my time sa work ko, not realizing that I'm taking time away from my family. Pero there was a time na nahuli ko siya. Naiwan niya ang cellphone sa bahay. And when I read, I saw a lot. Coming from an unidentified person. I tried to call that. Sumagot lalaki.
Hello, Toni?
And that led me to also further create a world of my own.
Gayunpaman, labis na nakonsensya si Toni sa tuwing maaalala ang kanyang mga anak.
While I thought I was working for the future of my children, I didn't realize that I am actually destroying their future by being not there again, like what I experienced when I was younger, the emptiness, the no attention, the no recognition. I see reality that I'm hurting my children. I'm tired pretending a different life because I know it's a very sad, empty, lonely life.
Hanggang isang araw, natauhan si Toni sa kasalanan. Nangyayain siya ng kaibigan na dumalo sa isang Bible study. Dito niya napakinggan ang salita ng Diyos.
I kinda got touched with the question, are you really happy? Is God asking you to forgive anyone? Is there any relationship that God wants you to give up? They asked lang na who needs to be freed from the crazy cycle, and I said that that's me. I found myself crying. I don't know what to say. Ang naalala ko na sabi ko lang is, Dear God, I miss you. But deep in my heart, I think I was asking, where were you? And do I still have a chance to change? Because I feel I don't know myself anymore.
Kasama ang buong pamilya, nakibahagi sila sa mga church services, retreats at trainings. Ngunit patuloy na naglalaban ang kanyang puso't isipan, kaya naman hindi siya agad nakaalis sa bitag ng kasalanan.
Sadly, I found myself falling into another adulterous relationship. It pains me so much because I already experienced the peace and living a life pleasing to God. That's the time I made a choice that I will stop everything. But Lord, help me go through it.
Sa oras na yon, humingi siya ng kapatawaran sa Diyos at tuluyan na niyang tinanggap si Jesus bilang Panginoon at tagapagligtas.
So I have to go back to the truth that just submit to Him, just obey Him, and He will take care of the rest.
Naglakas loob siyang aminin sa asawa ang nagawang pagtataksil.
I will lose my reputation. I might lose my properties, but it's just that the trust in Jesus is very strong.
Giving up the business.
Bakit?
I'm so sorry, God. I'm having an affair with the owner.
That was really a heartbreaking one. And to be honest about it, a lot of things went on in my mind during that time. I had this choice to hurt her, to get a revenge, to hurt myself.
Because I was expecting He would hurt me, He would like tell me na masama kang tao, papalayasin ka na lang namin. I only have 3,000 that time in my bag, but I was ready. If it will happen, I was ready. And to my surprise, He just held me, and then I was not expecting He would embrace me. And I was not expecting that He would tell me, I forgive you.
I just don't know why I forgave her. It was hurtful. It was painful. But it gave me somehow peace. Gave me the opportunity to look at God.
That's the time I was like shouting from my heart, Jesus, Jesus, you're so good. God, thank you.
para tuluyang maghilom ang mga sugatang puso at maayos ang kanilang pagsasama. Sumailalim sila sa marriage counseling at recovery program ng Glorious Hope. Pinagtapat na rin nila sa mga anak ang pinagdaanang pagsubok.
God is so amazing in protecting their hearts to just openly receive our confession. I knew God's hand was there, playing a big part in our healing. It's an ongoing decision of still forgiving each other. So I am always in awe how God turned around our life, how He restored fast, very quick our relationship.
One word that will best describe our marriage right now is blessing. Hindi lang our relationship, but it's a love triangle, I would say, that would point up. Ando si God sa taas. That's the relationship now.
Pinatawad na rin ni Toni ang kanyang mga magulang, lalo na ang kanyang ama, bago pa man ito pumanaw.
No sin so deep that God cannot reach. No family so broken that He cannot restore.
Ngayon, si Toni ay isa ng motivational speaker, image consultant, at corporate trainer.
After experiencing the freedom that God has given me, I am now living an amazing life focused on inspiring others, creating a positive impact, helping everyone to live an extraordinary life inside and out.
Wow! Ay, grabe. I know yung mga momshies natin na titiri-eyed na dyan, pero God is really good. Grabe, such a very inspiring story. Kaya hindi ko na patatagalin pa mga momshies. Kasama natin tonight, we are so blessed to have her, the minimalist beauty queen, Miss Toni Miranda.
Hello, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening to all of you, and I'm very happy and excited. As I've said kanina, di ba, I feel nervous. Makakaharap ko ang mga FHMoms, pero I'm very happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me, MK and Mami Ruth.
Thank you very much. Nako, we are blessed to hear your story, to watch your story. You are truly an inspiring person, Mommy, Miss Toni. Miss Toni, I'd like to know po, kamusta po kayo ngayon? And I am very interested also with, because you are also a mom of 2 adults. So, grabe, how do you juggle these kinds of tasks? Ang dami, mommy, wife, and also a motivational speaker, and a lot of things to do on the other side. So, kamusta po kayo? How do you deal with that?
Before, I used to have a crazy schedule, as if I ran out of time, as if 24 hours is not enough. And then I discovered it's because I don't know the who, the why, and the what. So, ano yun? I believe I don't know who I'm trying to please, who is the source of my confidence, and who is the reason why I'm here. As a mom, yung mga lahat na nabanggit mo. And because of that, I'm chasing everything, doing everything sa lahat ng nakakaya ko. And what else? I'm competing with others too. Ang daming, actually marami tayong reason, no? Until I discovered, and you've seen in my story, I've decided na, sino ba yung who? Who is the reason for my being? Who is the reason for my faith? Who is the reason for my purpose? Kasi we can always create our purpose and vision. But without the who, it will be difficult to really enjoy life as how I'm enjoying it now. So when I decided that my Lord is Jesus, na siya rin ang source ko, siya ang center of everything, I am now able to say no to activities. I am now able to create the vision na siya rin yung center. And then yung why ko, naiintindihan ko na. My why is, no matter what happens, I have to stick to a vision which I created. Lahat tayo kasi kailangan may vision eh. What you see happening out of our contribution. And out of the who and the why, yung what to do today, tomorrow, or even let's say after a failure, yung what. is very clear. So clarity is very important. And kaya nyo lahat yan. Madaling matutunan as long as we know the who first. And sometimes, hindi siya nare-research eh. It's actually, for me, it's a choice. So, sino yung who. Even yung self natin, hindi natin alam kung who am I. So, the moment I learned and discovered who I really was, no? And hindi siya nagbabago, no? Kasi sometimes, 'di ba, Mami Ruth, nadi-distort yung kung sino tayo because we allow others to define us, we allow even past challenges and fear of future to define us. Hanggang sa every time we hear a certain movie or we watch a certain movie or we listen to a motivational speaker, yung hype niya we absorb and then we forget na naman sino ba talaga ako, sinong reason ko bakit etong last year nag-survive ako, sinong reason ko why this year I should not be worrying regardless of my status. So yun ang sagot ko why I'm able to hanap ako ng word. Okay lang ba maglambe? I'm able to radiantly, that's my brand, a radiant woman. No? I am able to radiantly and confidently manage, and I'll use your word, juggle everything with isip ako no, poise, o di ba? With poise.
And grace,
yes,
if I may
grace,
add.
poise na enjoy ko siya kasi pwede namang beautifully but you don't enjoy it off cam or when you are alone you feel na parang wala bang katapusan to. And kaya naman actually lahat as long as we identify the first step. Yung who is your reason, who is your source, and who is your audience. I used to have a lot of audience. I care about all the reactions of everyone. I'm trying to please everyone. That's why my decision making is also not stable. I don't have a vision. Sometimes I please myself, sometimes I please others. But when I decided to choose na si Jesus lang, so every decision, for example, decision to eat healthy, o di ba? ang hirap, but sabihin ko, Lord, okay, how can I do your mission for me if I'm not healthy? What else? Simple decision if I will wake up on time, even if we're working from home. All those will be aligned na kapag clear yung who, yung why, tsaka what.
Naku, nakakatuwa naman. Bago ko po itanong kay Miss Toni ang aking second question, sa mga mommies natin nanonood over Facebook and YouTube, this is also now your chance to ask questions. Kung meron kayong gustong itanong kay Miss Toni, of course, how to rediscover the real you, and also, we all know that Miss Toni has a very huge experiences, especially in influencing and improving business relationships. So this is the time that you also can ask questions on how we can improve our soft skills. Yan, mga momshi. Pwede nyo itanong yan because whoever na mapipili natin sa mga questions ninyo, kayo po ay magkakaroon ng 3 free courses, that's social media marketing, bookkeeping, and also freelancing. Yan. So, tama ba? Yes, it's social media marketing, accounting, and also freelancing. Yan, 3 skills courses na ko because we are so very excited. And also because Miss Toni is very generous to give us free passes, free access pass sa kanyang event. Mamaya pag-uusapan natin yan. That will be on January 31. Kaya sa mga momshies natin, ituloy nyo lang po yan. Keep on commenting, keep on asking questions for Miss Toni. Miss Toni, nakita ko po kasi sa video that you have a background, your field is in banking, so corporate world talaga. How did you realize na ito po yung gusto nyong tahakin, like yung pagiging speaker to help more people, and also yung to motivate people, and also yung tulungan yung mga businesses, especially with their relationships and yung image, kumbaga. Kasi meron din ako, naku-curious din ako dun sa definition ng image strategies. So, paano po kayo nag-decide to have this, to enter in this kind of profession or industry?
I remember I decided, or I discovered, I think the right word is discovered. I discovered the right path, and may not be the ultimate, but at least the right path, when I embraced the triangle. Siguro i-demonstrate ko na lang, we can just make the most out of our pen and paper. What is the triangle? The triangle is yung nasa taas, si God, then nasa left, whatever is your left, no, nasa left is my story. And then nasa right are the skills, all the experiences that you gained. And before, I only have the right side. I post about it. I post about my skills. Kasi nga ako yung me, yung attitude ko nun. Ako yung magaling, ako yung dahilan. But I never want to talk about my story because it's full of, for me, it's shameful. It's something not good. But when I decided on who should be the reason for everything, biblically, sabi kasi, if you confess your sins, diba, He's faithful and just. He will forgive you and cleanse you of all your unrighteousness. Naririnig ko naman yan, pati yung mga seek Him first and all these things. But the thing is, I have a controlling nature. Mag-smile naman dyan yung mga momsies na sa tingin nila. Pareho tayo. It's not easy, diba? Controlling nature.
Yes.
And the worry and the fear consumes me to the point that I take over. Kasi nga controlling nature. Hindi ako fan ng stepping out in faith. I want everything calculated. So to answer your question, that's the reason why I don't embrace yung tatlo. Kasi I'm the one running my life. I don't allow God to take over. However, it takes a lot of pains. Tsaka God never gave up. Kasi I was really running away from Him, thinking that I can do it. Until He sends people, He sends mga different, yun ang beautiful kay God eh. Hindi niya tayo titigilan, diba? Kaya alam, ang beautiful din sa atin, hindi rin tayo agad sumusuko. Gusto natin.
Parang matigas ulo natin.
So, yung first na pinagawa niya sa akin is to acknowledge talaga na hindi ko kaya. Yung vine, no? Without me, you are nothing. Sabi ko, imposible. Di ba? Na-catch ko nga yung husband ko, nagawa ko nga yung lahat. Mataas ang ambition ko noon, Mami Ruth. Sobrang taas na nawala yung purpose sa definition ng life. It's all talaga ambition lang. And I'm always competing with others. I'm always coveting somebody else. Kung meron sila, gusto ko meron din ako. So because of that, hindi ko ine-embrace yung left side, yung life, yung failure, yung not ideal growing up ko with the family. But now, I realize na I have to. Why? Because when I acknowledge yung triangle na yon, it means, number one, I cannot drop my past. I have to embrace what happened, but it's not enough. I have to understand why it happened. Kasi lahat na tayo, yung past natin, it has created an emotional memory, both good and bad. And most of the time, we talk about the good. Ay, masaya-masaya ako, di ba? Nung bata ako, lagi ako may gift. We talk about the good ones and we drop the negative emotions. And because of that hindi tayo aware, it may be one of the reasons why we avoid some opportunities, why we avoid some, sabihin natin, seemingly last opportunity na pinapresent sa atin dahil nakakahiya, dahil nakaka-relate yung past mo. But when I embraced it, whether God asked me to speak, to share my story, or like yung isang business ko ngayon, magbenta ng dishwashing, tsaka detergent, pa rin, with poise, I will embrace it because I know very clear na God gave me a talent to speak, God gave me a talent to train as well. And because of that, I have to learn image kasi I want to represent Him properly. Kasi pwede naman akong humarap ng naka-duster. And I don't mean anything bad sa duster, but what I'm saying is, when everything is clear, you won't be lazy about your looks anymore. You won't be lazy about developing something scary. For example, speaking. Dati, naalala nung husband ko nung kasal daw namin, simple lang tanong, ano para sa'yo ang kasal? Na ako, and I really can't believe now I'm speaking in, not only in the Philippines, but outside. Pero ang pinaka-root na reason is, I'm no longer pleasing anyone. I'm clear who my Lord is, which means it will include sacrificing myself, sacrificing my ambition. Mataas ang ambition ko noon eh. Tsaka noon sobrang branded lahat ng mga damit ko gamit. Dahil wrong nga. And as long, clear ang vision ko na I'm here to influence leaders to embrace godliness. So whether it be through speaking, through coaching, through image, kasi I also teach image, o sa pagtitinda ng dishwashing, disinfectant, i-embrace ko yan kasi clear yung vision. So, yun ang advice ko rin sa lahat, no? Sometimes we don't need to wait na, eto na kaya yung right path. Basta very close ang relationship natin dun sa who. Siya naman na magre-reveal. Nilambing ko kasi, Lord, I need to know my vision. Kasi coming from that story that you saw, hindi siya coming from nothing. Di ba sabi ko, Mami Ruth, it's coming from even negative. Talagang walang-wala. Yung mga threat sa akin na pag umamin ka, pupulutin ka sa kangkungan, totoo namang nangyari. It's just that, hindi na sila yung reason ko sa pag-amin. Ang reason ko na si Jesus. And sa story nga, di ba, natakot ako na, what if hindi ko na makita yung mga anak ko, and then yung husband ko rin. Nakakahiya yung mga high school friends ko, mga teachers ng mga anak ko, mga classmates. But I shut off all those, fear and worry because it's not yet happening. I just told Jesus na, okay, your will be done, you are worth everything, and I will believe what you have done, that it is over, na save naman ako. But I cannot also just cry in the corner. I have to do something about it. So, nung nakita ko yung path na nung bata pa ako, go back to your triangle. You will see yung right side, yung skills niyo now. But you will see also that God has provided you mga cute cute skills nung bata pa. And I remember, bata pa ako, pag sinabing, sinong gustong manguna sa palaro? Yung mga ka-generation ko, di ba, yun ang term natin, palaro sa fiesta.
Palaro.
Nag-ano ako agad,
Nag-volunteer.
May showmanship na mahilig na ako mag-MC. And then sabi ko, okay, nilista ko yon. Then mahilig din ako magtahu-tahuan, yung pag may piko, nagne-negotiate, sabi ko, maybe, in a simple term, pwede ako mag-connect ng tao. So it can be sales, it can be nililista ko lang yun. And yun yung formula natin sa right. And then sa left, yung story. Kasi yung story mo, yung specific story mo na maybe dinrap natin, or maybe now ine-embrace mo na, they are your target audience. Sila yung magiging recipient nung mga skills na binigay na ni God sa'yo, pinrovide. And then now, yung gap, wag natin pilitin. Si God ang magkoconnect sa atin. As long as you are clear how to promote yourself, yung brand mo, meron ka ng vision. Kasi pag may vision, you don't waste time. Sasabihin natin na, okay, na-discover ko na, narinig ko na yung skills ko. Walang mistake dyan. Meaning, whether galing ka sa bangko, dati kang flight attendant, walang mali dyan. Gamitin mo lang yung reason. Anong na-develop sa'yo in those years? And then, ito yung story ko. Sino mga mahahagip ng story mo, ng challenges mo? Because they will be needing you. You have a voice, you have a story. And then, kung paano siya gagamitin ni God, which is sometimes not comfortable kasi kung nasanay tayo social ang crowd, what if ibang crowd na bibigay? Surrender lang. Okay, medyo may lang, Lord, hindi ko kaya. pero sustain mo ako and help me just be inspired na why you are asking me to do this. And that's it. Actually, yung pandemic na experience ko na yan, Mami Ruth, even before, yung talagang wala. Ang tawag ko nga doon, pulot barya lifestyle. Binulong pa na pulot barya lifestyle. Yung may gustong-gustong friend na makausap ka dahil may problema siya. Gustong-gusto mo rin tumulong because you've experienced the importance of listening, love. Pero hindi mo masabi na wala nga akong panggas or pangtol. But honesty will help you find your path as well. Yung wala kang i-deny. So sabi ko, I really want to listen to you. Kaya lang, wala akong pera. Tapos, syempre, walang naniwala. Kasi di ba, hindi daw mukhang walang pera. Sabi ko, something happened. I really have no money now. Sabi niya, sige, it's okay. Basta she made way for me to go there. And kung totoo siya, pwede ko sabihin, between listening to her and going to an interview na kikita ko, which one? So, babalik ako sa who. Yung path kasi, it depends on the who. So, I have to pray, Lord, alam mo wala akong pera. And I will sacrifice an interview or a talk that can actually pay me maybe 10 or 15 or 20, no? And that was during, last year pa yun. Between this, makikinig lang ako na hindi ko pa alam kung makakauwi ako. Di ba? Because the who is very clear. I have to surrender the fear, the worry, and gusto kong gamitin yung word na excitement of following God na hindi mo pa alam yung impact. You know, yung she became my friend and she actually gave me contracts after ang tagal, mga 6 months, 8 months, na nakalimutan ko na what I did to her. And that's what I call path. Yung path kasi hindi siya overnight. It's a day-to-day choices that we make that creates a trajectory. Ang problem, what trajectory are we creating? Is it the upward towards God's vision for us or downward as a circumstance, or we call it the consequence of our decision. And because of that, masarap sana kumain ng maraming ano bang term doon? Basta not healthy food. Diba?
Junk food.
Yeah, and it's because of stress, and what's causing stress, sometimes we don't really want to find out kasi we're so busy trying to pay our bills, we're so busy trying to be pressured ano na yung next dahil katawagan na ako ng mga nautangan ko. Pero kung tama yung path, then very clear tayo sa who, the next is sagutin yung mga calls na nangongolekta. Just be honest, I'm trapped now, I don't have anything to pay you, and I'm trying my best to find ways. And of course, yung prayer life natin. Mami Ru, parang ang dami ng sinabi ko.
Nako, we are, grabe, alam niyo po. Mami Toni, alam niyo po, ang dami pong mga comments and also questions yung mga, ayan, gaya nga ng sabi ni Mami Rachel, tumalon puso ko ng very, very light. Well, follow her na right away. Truly such an inspiration, Miss Toni. Handling and survive all of those hardships life has thrown you. Talaga, alam niyo po, Miss Toni, napakakalmado ng boses niyo, as if we are listening to really to a mentor na punong-puno ng wisdom and also puspos ng Holy Spirit. Yun yung term na gusto kong sabihin. Talagang puspos. Ito pa po, from Ma'am Ruth. Good evening to all, Miss Toni. I am blessed to learn about your struggles in life and how you found Jesus along the way. Your testimony tonight is a big encouragement to accept my own weaknesses and allow God to lead my life. Thank you so much, Ma'am Toni. You are a blessing. Pero, Miss Toni, bago bago ko po itanong yung mga questions ng ilang mga mommies natin, pwede niyo po ba sa amin i-share ng kaunti kung ano po yung ibibigay niyo po na access? I've heard na 5 access passes po ito para sa 5 winners natin, mga momshies natin, for your event on January 31. Ano po yung pwede nilang gawin to avail of this or to win of these passes?
Okay, later, we will ask few questions. Dapat pala hindi natin in-announce. few lang. And maybe your team can also help me kung sino naka-complete. Kasi ang question na yon, yung few na yon, maybe one question na lang para hindi sila mahirapan. It needs a complete answer. Okay? And then the first 5 who are able to answer will get access to professional wellness retreat. It's online retreat. It will happen on January 31, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's actually a Sunday kasi before I've been doing the training ng weekday and Saturday, and some are still working, so they requested a Sunday. And how is it different from the other wellness retreat? We're not gonna do inhale, exhale, or we're not also gonna do meditation kasi I'm sure some of you are doing that already. We wanted to understand the 3 aspects of the wellness, the psychological side, the science, and the spiritual. And maybe there is one aspect in your life that we are missing out. So we don't call it even balance. I call it harmony, harmonious life. And if we associate that to an orchestra, no, if one is out of tune, everything gets affected. Hindi nagiging beautiful yung tone. And it took me how many? Maybe 8, 10 years to discover how to really not be burned out and stressed out. Hindi siya overnight thing. And sabi ko, I don't wanna keep it to myself. Kaya yung fee nito, kaya ang ano ko is, swerte yung 5. While the fee is already affordable, it's $770. Nothing beats free, di ba?
Yes, of course.
Stay tuned. The previous graduates, I believe, they're the ones telling me na it's really good. It's good. Kasi if ako, hindi masyado dahil ako yung teacher. But at least I know na it's a combination of different master classes about wellness, and so far I'm proud na nagawa ko siya in online kasi madali siyang gawin offline dahil we get to have activities, but to be able to craft a very effective wellness retreat online, for me
Online.
it's already a blessing kasi hindi naman ako yung sigada na bigay na ideas, and ako lang yung tiga-implement, and be there. You have to be there. It's really, for me, it's one of my accomplishments last year kasi ni-launch namin yan during the height of pandemic.
Wow! O, ayan mga momshi, kaya sana samahan nyo kami. Tutukan po ninyo kung kailan i-reveal at itatanong ni Miss Toni ang question niya. Kaya naman ngayon po, Miss Toni, we will be reading some of the questions sa mga momshis natin. Ayan po muna kay Momshi Christine. Congratulations to you. You win 3 skill success courses. Did you have a hit and miss or trial and error scheme in building your image?
Okay. When I don't know about it yet, the right formula, I had a lot of hit and miss, which consumed me a lot. Meaning, when yung hit and miss is not only stressful, it was expensive, and never ending pursuit. Parang kasi I don't know the formula. I'm like chasing wind, and eto pa, I hope some of you will hear this. I was copying somebody else's image, which is not supposed to be kasi sa totoo lang, we are all unique, no? But when I discovered it out of the path na nga na, nung tinitignan ko nung bata pa ako, maarte na ako eh. Lord, may magagamit ka doon aside dun sa, syempre, while I admit I tried to chase yung ambition ko my way, kaya I hurt myself, I hurt others. Sabi ko, I know you still will make the most out of this, no, yung kaartehan. Is it okay I use that? Yung bang naayos ka ng ayos, among others, gusto mo ayos ka. Hanggang sa na-lead nga niya ako sa Image Strategist, or it's popularly known as image consultant. So if you can Google that, I can also share later if that's something that you want to pursue. Then I discovered it's simple, very simple. Number 1, the formula there is the I. No? We need to be inspired with ourselves first. Otherwise, useless yung pagko-cover up. It's just a coping skill. You want to have a haircut, coping skill lang yan kung hindi mo naman appreciate yung sarili mo. So the first I is inspiring self. Because what we do is we inspire others. Sometimes hindi pa nga inspire, we boast for others to envy you. So mali yung motive, no? But if you are inspired with yourself, with the right, yung kaninang formula na who, we know the who, the why, and the what. The image is the what what to do next. So if you are inspired with your identity, what your background was, how you grew up, hindi mo kinakahiya yung mga parents mo, everything about you, your authenticity will now emanate. For me, that's a no hit and miss. Hindi mo kailangang hulaan yung image kasi authentic ka. But when you are copying, you will forget kung sino yung na-copy mo last time. When you are pretending to be, you will forget what you said the other time, who you were. And everything, yung appearance that people see will now be different. Nobody can cover a bitter heart Nobody, no amount of expensive treatment sa hair or even sabihin natin napakamahal na, ano ba to? CC cream.
Surgery.
Hindi niya matatago yung galit ng isang tao And I've seen the difference in hindi ko nga alam kung may picture ako, I can show you later. I've seen the difference in my face, or at least in my appearance, 15 years ago. And now, sabi ko, ito pala yung itsura ng I'll try to look for it. Ito pala yung itsura ng taong malaki galit, or taong malaki yung fake, no? Yung living a dual life. But when you let go and declutter your heart, lately kasi 'di ba naging sikat yung decluttering, pero ako kasi I have been into minimalism long time, not to be famous but because I have to start with myself. I need to declutter my heart to understand why I gained the clutter. Kasi the clutters in my life, whether bag yan or shoes, pang cover up natin yan either with the emptiness, because we want to be recognized, we want to get attention. So hit and miss, if you know it, and I can give you a quick lang now kung may oras pa.
Yes,
You don't need to gamble or even spend as long as you understand that first, it is important because our image is to inspire others. We don't get to see ourselves every day unless we face a mirror. But your children, your husband, and the people you meet virtual or offline, they see you every day. They see your eyebrows. They see the facial expression. They see your reaction. What? They see your reaction. Ano na naman to? They see that. Image is ABCD: appearance, behavior, communication, digital presence. They even sometimes go to mga quotient, EQ, and hindi nga umabot sa GQ, godly quotient, no? But when you have the wrong heart ba, kasi your image reflects the condition of your heart. Paulit-ulit ko sinasabi yan. Hindi niya pwedeng itago. Pwede siguro itago for a while, yung mga smile-smile na ganyan, tapos biglang buisit ka, kakainit ka. Nag-emanate siya. Yung inggit natin, hindi yan na itatago. Makitang-kitang inggit na inggit ka. Kita-kitang hindi ka happy sa success ng friends mo or ng office mates mo. But a joyful heart, a peaceful, joyful heart, depending only on one source and performing only for one source, which is Jesus, will always bring out the beauty, no matter if you have kilay or lipstick or wala. The plain beauty will emanate. And even the tone ng voice ko, hindi ko paano siya nag-shift sa isang malditang boses. Sa ngayon na hindi ko paano pa ako magagalit. Kasi yung heart talaga is very strong. And that's it. First appearance, no? We have to always, the image as a whole, yung ABCD, we always have to define who do you represent. Sinong nire-represent natin? So, since clear ako, very clear sa akin na I'm representing God. I'm representing what Jesus did on the cross. Ganun din dapat ang business natin, our personal brand, because I also teach personal brand. So if you now understand that whether I'm a copywriter or sabi nating speaker or digital marketer, I am representing God. My business should represent God. Okay? What else? Everything, pati decision making ko, how I react, how I post social media, it's representing God. Which means it's like embracing Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, always parang in your heart, nire-rephrase ko lang siya, always, from your heart, always remember that you are doing it for God, not for human master. So, which means everything in excellence. That's why, hindi ka lalabas na magulo ang hair mo, hindi ka mag-online ng parang, okay lang naman I woke up like this, but at least with respect. Image is about respecting others. Kaya walang hit and miss dahil ayaw mo magkaroon ng, wala palang take two sa image. And I know people are forgiving. It's just that there's such thing as 7-second first impression. And it's scientific. Humawak ako kasi frontal lobe of the cerebral cortex. Nabubulol ako. Mukhang matalino lang ako kasi may mga scientific term. But I have to research kasi sabi ko, I don't want to teach something na hindi ko na-experience na it's true. Diba, lahat tayo pag may nakita tayo, maski anong smile mo, meron tayong ganong impression. Siya kaya ang owner, mukha kayang yaya, o kaya, ay, asawa niya ba yun? Ba't mukhang driver? Because it's not really because you're judgmental, it's because there's a part of our brain that has a bias. We call it confirmation bias, na nagja-judge tayo sa iba. Kung nagja-judge tayo sa iba, gano'n din sila sa atin. Yung first, let's say, pa nag-online, kung lagi tayo nakaganon, pero what if job interview na siya? And then, may mga style yung mga damit hindi naman nakikita sa virtual kung mamahalin yung brand, diba? Pero napapansin nila at naalala nila kung mali. Example, ako, I'm short neck. So one of the tips, pag short neck tayo, V-neck. So, sayang wala akong cloth. You can just imagine kung ganito yung ko, although maski cute pa rin yung itsura ko, medyo parang may hindi lang parang either nasasakal ako or kung turtleneck na parang ting, magic nakaulo. Kasi nga, hindi balance yung dating natin, yung impression. Naman, yung body language. If hindi natin na-practice yung mga tamang body language, sometimes in a simple conversation na very excited ka naman, pero mukha kang galit. "Talaga ba? Good news? Hindi ko alam yan." Pero nanggigigil ka na, parang inis na inis ka, ba't nakuha niya yung good news na yun? And these are the things na hirap ako. You can just imagine from a woman so controlling, na ayaw maging humble, na hindi puwedeng bumaba sa wayas alang sapatos. Ngayon, magno-no brand na shoes, magno-no brand na bag, and then magka-carry ng local ano. Dati kasi kinakahiya ko yan, eh, because I defined myself the way others define me according to their acceptance. So, yung image, when you embrace that you are representing God, I believe we will care about our grooming, so walang hit and miss. Kasi we need to be well-groomed. We will somehow practice our facial expression, our smile. What else? We will also teach our children na, mommy before I doesn't care about the attire. Now I discovered there are techniques pala na we don't need to spend a lot. We don't need to actually buy a lot. Ladies, you don't need a lot of clothes, but you need few correct ones. That's it. Hindi porket bonus kailangan may bago, hindi porket sale kailangan bumili. Eto pa, hindi kada event bago. Kasi hindi nila maaalala yan kung tama. Maaalala nila yung polka dots mo at yung mga giraffe, ano pa. Yung mga prints na too loud for
Leopard.
you. Maalala ko kasi yung blink test natin, anong nakita? It's not the face, ang nakita yung damit. But if you have few basic and just play around with accessories, and of course, still the heart, no? Kung maganda naman yung smile mo, they remember your face. They won't even remember na yun ulit ang damit mo the next time. Because tama yung clothes, yung prints, yung fabric. Kasi may style yan. If we are bigger, meron din mga design for bigger body. Pag thin naman, na parang halos di na tayo kumain, may tamang volume naman ng mga textile. Ang image kasi we just need to project, aside from representing God, we need to project, meaning look like healthy and authoritative. Healthy, we're communicating that we can deliver what we promised. Integrity kasi. Authoritative, we are communicating and projecting that we know what we are doing. 'Di ba? Kulang ang isang oras.
Yes! Nakakatuwa, grabe. Pero
nung
ito po,
natutunan ko siya, talagang
yes po.
I have to visit I have to choose first who I'm representing. Then when I visited my closet, I think for how many years, hindi na ako ulit bumibili. Kasi nga, naintindihan ko na hindi na dadaan sa dami ng damit ang pambayad sa credit card, sa utang, sa ano. No? We just have to be the right person first with the right heart, impressing only one, and everything will be okay. Kasi when you want to impress God, even yung story and background natin, hindi natin ikakahiya. I-embrace natin yan. Magiging authentic.
Wow! Nakakatuwa na ko, Ma'am She's. Alam ko marami kayong natutunan. Natuwa ako, especially Miss Toni, yung sa damit, lalo na you are correct. Talagang you are really minimalist beauty queen. Kasi, 'di ba, people would think na ang daming mga damit, ang daming mong mga accessories, pero it's really choosing the right clothes, mga momshi. Lalo na tayo mga mommies, talagang tipid-tipid, lalo na ngayon. So talagang we have to choose the right clothes, the right accessories that we have. Hindi natin kailangan ng isang closet, ng isang walk-in closet para sa mga damit natin. So, Miss Toni, ang question naman ni Momshi Mitch Gamo, isn't it hard to let go of your past triumphs over what you have right now?
I did not actually let go of my past. What I did, I have to go back to it to understand what emotion I got out of it. Kasi for many of us, we don't actually remember the traumatic incident. What we remember na nagtitrigger sa atin again and again is the emotional memory. And it's very important that I understood what was the root cause of my being an adulterous person? What was the root cause of my being a covetous woman? And what was the root cause of my being not appreciative of who I am? That's why we cannot just, the letting go maybe, but we need to understand first what happened in the past, how it affected you, that you try to shrug off the shoulder, ignore and deny, because that will never go. It will only put you to a crazy cycle of coping. Cope lang tayo ng cope. And the more I embrace my past, the more I am theory and emotional and appreciative of how God is naiyak na naman ako how God is faithful in loving me yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So, hindi ko pwedeng i-drop. And yun din ang masasabi ko sa inyo. While the past is very painful, maybe sometimes the question is why me, why it happened. Try to find the beauty, what you have learned out of it, or what do you need to address kung dinrap natin. Anong kailangan balikan? Kasi hindi talaga kayang i-erase. You cannot undo it but we need to understand it. So looking back, moving forward, we do not see and appreciate God. We just step out in faith, right? But looking back, that's how you will be in awe na, wow, hindi ako nagutom. Kung nagutom man ako, hindi ako namatay, diba? Or, wow, yung pulot barya, lalo na ako, yung mga anak ko, joke na lang na, okay, pulot barya queen. So kung ikaw ang queen, kami ang mga princess. And, so yeah, and hindi ko tinago sa kanila yon. And sabi ko, kung naitawid ni God yung pamilya natin, amidst all the things that we are hearing outside, pulot barya lang ba? Kaya sabi nila, nga no, mommy. I mean, to give them, to remember what God did in our family 4 years ago. So kung di lang kami makapag-Starbucks, hindi lang kami makanood ng sine at the time na ang ganda ng movie, hindi na kami nagko-complain. So my answer to that is, we don't, how do I say it? Go back to your past and understand it with God. But we can express anything When we have a good relationship with God, you can express anything. Lord, bakit nangyari? We can even express things na we thought we cannot express. Bakit inalaw mo? And once you open your conversation with God, He will give you the answer. My question was, Lord, ang bata-bata ko pa nagbebenta na ako, why? And He answered, sinong pumili nun? Ikaw, ako? Yung minsan may lambing na lang nakakatawa. Bigla naalala ko, ako nga pala kasi ambisyosa ako. Pero may mga ganong question na you have to understand, you know why? If this session, or we call it maybe episode, is hitting your heart now, God is telling you something already, and definitely He has great plans on you. He wants you to get out of where He wants you to get out, and He wants you to start blooming where He has put you now. Kasi minsan lagi tayong may pinaplano na inisip natin temporary, kaya we're not satisfied with where we are. What if yan yung gusto ni God na place mo ngayon? And you just see the beauty na, okay, wala akong mabayaran. Dati akong boss, ngayon nawalan ako ng negosyo. Sige Lord, help me just to bloom kasi sa ngayon, wala akong kinaka-bloom, di ba? And those are simple, intimate, authentic, sweet conversation that I had before kay God. Yung sabi ko, Lord, dati, syempre, I have to look for my old lifestyle. Ngayon, pati yung barya na naiwan, parang ayoko na isolis dun sa nakahulog kasi wala akong pera. Parang gusto ko na lang kunin. Pero sabi niya, hindi yan sa'yo. Okay? Mama, yung coins. Pero alam mo yung temptation na ayoko na lang ibigay kasi kailangan ko rin ng pera. Same with nung nagpo-propose ako as a new speaker and trainer. I was tempted to fake all my clients. Kasi di ba ang proposal, I don't know how many will check pag sinabi mo list of client. Because pag nakitang wala akong client, I might not get a contract. And indeed, I did not. Pero yung unang proposal ko, sabi niya, you know what? It's the first time. Parang I admire your honesty. Totoo bang wala kang client? Sabi ko, as an image consultant, none. But before, I used to have client in a different field. I can give you list, but I'm honest now that as an image consultant and trainer of soft skills, I don't have clients yet in my own company. But I used to be a trainer. Sabi niya, can you just list down yung dati? So nung nilist down ko, hindi nila ako kinuha pero nirefer nila ako. See how I have embraced the reality na you can be authentic and honest because the who is very clear. Si God yung who ko, and siya rin yung magsusustain sa akin. Yung past natin, beautiful yan. Of course, hurtful, no? Kasi parang naisahan tayo, niloko tayo, what else? Hindi natin deserve. But if we focus on the why and the who, na si God, hindi ka naman iniwan, baka nimo-mold ka niya, ano pa yung why? Maybe He's trying to teach me something, maybe I'm too maybe I'm too focused also kasi minsan ang idol natin, pamilya rin natin eh. Masyado tayo nakafocus sa husband, masyado nakafocus sa anak, pero wala si God sa picture. We never pray, we never do our devotionals every day. And that time, my idol was myself. It's full of me. Kaya hirap na hirap akong i-ano yung past ko. And that's how God broke me. Before, hindi ko na-appreciate yung brokenness eh. Pero now, speaking in front of you, all of you, ang sarap ng feeling, no, na I can speak about womanhood, I can speak about parenthood, kasi dati ang hirap kaya, no, para mo i-juggle yung ang ingay nila, mga anak mo. Ngayon, ang lalaki na nila, palit-palit na kami ng damit, awayan pa kami sa Netflix. It's beautiful, including the bad part of the past. And I encourage you, just write it down, journal it down, and yung pain, Lord, ang sakit talaga, and see the beauty how He will cure and heal. Do you know na God is near the brokenhearted? So if you are brokenhearted because of our past, betrayal, He is near you. Then the more you should pray, Lord, isn't it you are near me? You hear my voice more than others, and you express to Him. Ako nga, ang ano ko nun is, Lord, hiyang-hiya ako. Nakakahiya eh. Pero do I really need to say yes to 700 Club? Kasi, ano na to, international na to. Then they show it paulit-ulit sa GMA7. And He said yes. So I have to ask permission from my children, to my husband. It's so touching when my kids said, Mommy, we are a witness to students jumping off condominiums. We have witnessed a lot of classmates na broken din sila. No? Hindi nila maintindihan ba't walang time ang parents. And tapos may konting lambing, Mami, TV yan, sisikat ka. But at least we have the same heart not to be anymore afraid of the impact of being exposed. Yung story namin.
Wow, grabe. Sabi po Miss Toni ni Ma'am Shashasha, goosebumps dun sa those past negative emotions may be the reason we reject present opportunities. God bless you, Mommy Toni. Naniniwala din talaga ako, Miss Toni, that your past does not define you, who you are right now. Kaya yung hurts, yung brokenness, yung wounds that we have in the past will really teach us something. Hindi naman yun nangyari sa atin just because may reason. And the reason na you are watching us live tonight, there is a reason. God is telling you something tonight. So, do we have also, meron pa tayong ibang mga questions? So, I think if-flash uli natin, meron pang mga questions ang mga momshi natin. Grabe, nakakatuwa. Parang kulang na kulang, Miss Toni, yung 1 hour natin.
Akala ko nga overnight. Meron pala akong isang quote na I always love sharing kasi may binanggit ka about the past. It is not what you did that determines who you are, but it is who you are that determines what you will do. So, hindi yung past talaga ang magdidictate ng pagkatao natin. But kung sino tayo in Christ, who we are in Christ, will determine what we will do. Because kung past yan, ang tindi ng past ko, di ba? Adulterous, covetous, lahat na may us. It's not nice sana, pero I embrace lang who I am in Christ. So I am loved, I am protected, I am secured, I am unique, I am valued, and I focus on that every day. The real enemy will keep on deceiving. He is in the business of deceiving us, telling you that you're not enough, that you need to do this and that, you need to impress people. But when you know the who made you, who is the center of your everything, your sacrifices, who is worth your time, energy, and resources, you will begin embracing the you, kung sino ka naman in Him. And one comment will always sometimes destroy your day. Like for example, so feeling mo nakanood ka lang kay Miss Toni, nagpagupit ka na, di ba? Parang ang tagal mo sa parlor, biglang may nang-asar sa'yo. Will you now answer back? Hindi na, kasi yung reason mo kaya ka nagpagupit is not actually Miss Toni, it's not also the other friends here in FHMom, but it's because of God. You wanted to represent Him already. So, yun ang mga ano natin. Saan napupunta talaga yung ano mo, yung where do you spend your time, energy, and resources?
Wow. So, Miss Toni, meron pong question dito si Ma'am Shi Angelina Canning. What advice can you give to us business owners, Mom, who are hardly coping brought by the pandemic? How to handle things emotionally, especially financial burdens?
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Angelina. Number one, we need to acknowledge that it is happening. Kasi when we also deny and try to think of something else away from the real issue, it puts us to a temporary solution pero in reality parang maswamp ulit tayo na shucks, yung totoo marami pa rin akong utang. Acknowledge first what's really happening and how you are feeling about it. Do you feel kasi magkakaiba yung grief, iba rin yung anxiety, something not yet happening, o may konting clue na yung mangyari sa wellness retreat, no? We need to understand ano yung emotion. Kasi resilience ang kailangan natin ngayon. At these times that everything is uncertain, we need to be resilient. And being resilient is the ability to acknowledge what's really happening. And then after that, i-check rin natin yung mga resources na talagang pwede pang i-stretch. And then baka may mga, let's not be choosy. Let's not be choosy as long as it seems to be a source of income. I-check mo muna kung aligned siya dun sa mga yung triangle, di ba? Si God, yung past mo, plus yung mga skills na binigay niya na sa'yo. Because, let me just give you an encouragement, and I hope some of you will grasp this, no? Or somehow give it a chance. Before the pandemic happened, let's just believe that God has already prepared us. Na ni-ready niya na yung magiging lesson natin, what we will learn about it. Pinrepare na rin niya yung, God is the provider Pinrepare na rin niya yan. At pinrepare na rin niya tayo. So whether nakuha natin yung virus o hindi, na-prepare na ni God yan. Ang tanong, were you prepared also? Did you choose to believe who is really above all these things that are happening, above our financial problem, above the fear of the being infected? Then seek Him first and everything will be given unto you. Lord, nasa-stress talaga ako every time na may collector, tapos baka may mga mawala na akong business, and so on. Do you know, Mami Ruth, nagpa-mine din ako. Lahat naman yan na-experience ko. Nagpunta rin ako online, pinamine ko rin. Halos yung iba, parang nagsisi ako, bakit 100 lang, mas mahal pa yung shipping fee. But dumating kasi sa point na my who is very clear. I have to sell my car as well, and that selling of the car open to an opportunity. Sinabi ko sa inyo, Well Life. I'm doing Well Life and I'm one of the chief officers there already. Pero kung ifo-focus ko na hindi, image consultant ako, ano kinalaman ko sa home care products? Or hindi, image consultant ako, hindi pwedeng bumaba ang rate ko na dati 60,000 a day, ngayon tatawaran niya akong 20. I just have to seek God, Lord, if this is from you, and I'll make sure na whether libre ang talk or may bayad, may kilay pa rin ako. Kasi yung who is very clear. I know everyone is having hard time sa business. I-check nyo. What if it's a beautiful exit ni God for us also? What if it's something na He doesn't want you to have? Kasi we cannot see yung offer niya kapag walang mapasukan sa heart natin. So we need to let go and allow God to take over. And wisdom din, no? Lord, it's very clear na my industry now is not anymore in this new era. I mean, meaning hindi na siya feasible. And then i-check mo ano pa yung mga talents mo. We know ano yung mga nasa industry ngayon, mga basics, diba? And I'm very thankful pala ako sa inyo, no? I tried to watch some of your video and you have done a lot of equipping to many of the moms. So dun pa lang, woohoo, paano kung wala? Paano kung walang FHMoms na nagsusupport? And these are the things, no, na i-check mo na, ito ang mga naging talent ko. Okay, check. Ito ang mga naging challenges ko. So, meaning meron na akong pwedeng audience. And then, Lord, how do you want me to use this? Pag clear ang vision kasi, yung money, i-acknowledge natin na walang pambayad. We don't run away from collectors, no? We have to face yung inutangan natin. We have to tell them na I'm trying to find ways now. And then check, baka may kailangan i-let go. Wala nang mga pride dito kasi sa totoo lang. Si God naman provider natin eh. Ang nangyayari lang ngayon is a lesson. may nilalearn ka lang na lesson. What else? Baka yung mga bag pwede na ibenta, mga jewelries, or maybe you know something na pwedeng gawin, nakakahiya lang kasi dati ka ng CEO or manager. But at the moment kasi para sa akin walang nakakahiyang source of income eh. Ang importante dito is yung talent mo na gagamit mo. I know you have talent eh. Minsan lang naging choosy tayo because maybe we found a more glamorous job before, ano pa, sobrang easy money business. Let's be practical and at the same time godly. And magugulat ka, you will find ways on how to solve things. And what else? Don't keep it as a secret. Make people know na ito yung sitwasyon mo. You will still find friends or family members who will help. You pray about it, ask friends to pray with you. 1 or 2 meet together in prayer. Talagang humility ang matetest sa atin. Since last year, I'm sure na-experience nyo yan. This is not the time to deny that you're going through it. And this is not the time to deny also yourself na this is not happening, this is not happening. No, this is happening. And Lord, what should I do next? People around you should know what's happening. Kaya nga yung pulot barya ko naging kilala yan kasi I have to really tell them. Mukha lang akong mayaman pero maniwala naman kayo sa akin, naniwala naman sila.
Wow. Nakakatawa. So, Miss Toni, bago po natin hingin also yung advice niyo and also tips, your message to our momshies. Ito po ang question ni Mommy Judy. Miss Toni, what are the effects of minimalism in ourselves since it's very hard to let go of something that we used before?
Okay. Minimalism will teach you contentment, will teach you who the definition of real richness, kasi na-distort yung view natin. It will help you identify what are the different views that distorted you. For example, view on success, baka na-distort yung view natin. Ang view natin sa beauty, maybe it got distorted too. And the things that you got are also affected by maybe another person who influenced. But having nothing will make you realize na kaya ko palang mag-survive. It will adjust, not really adjust. It will put you back to who you are. Na without God, I'm nothing. So without my laptop na hindi pala branded, I'm still here, 'di ba? Without my expensive shoes, I'm still here. Let's say you need to trim down the size of your house because you need to pay debts, you have to sell it and rent. You're still here, 'di ba? Pero subukan natin yung life na wala si God. It's a never-ending pursuit. Gusto mo pa rin mag-fill in, bili ka na naman ng laptop, 'di ba, ng bag. Gusto mo pa rin mag-shopping. And pandemic is a very good season. I know it may not be good at first, no? But it's the first time that all of us are experiencing the same season. Walang mayabang, walang successful, pantay-pantay, hindi tayo makalabas lahat. So, the minimalism is something that maybe this is the right time to experience it. Also with friends, no, we don't need a lot of friends. We don't need to be famous. We just need to be right with God and start acknowledging also the right ones, no? Kasi it will corrupt us eh. Wrong friends will also lead us to wrong views. Pag marami ka ring friends, maybe you are pleasing them and you forget already anong talagang reason, di ba? Yung mission natin. Or sometimes yung talent mo, dinictate din ng iba. So, nawawala yung minimalism. Minimalism is rediscovering yourself. That's why I keep on saying, you don't need to discover yourself. You just need to rediscover yourself because it's been there. Your identity is there, na-corrupt lang. Depende kung paano ka pinalaki. Maybe ang version ng good student is dapat maganda yung bag, hinahatid sundo, hindi nagko-commute. So, paano na-distort yung view? We go back to original, no? Babalikan natin yung past and then acknowledge talaga na it's enough. You are enough. You don't need to prove anything. Try nyo, simulan nyo sa pwedeng i-challenge ko kayo. Yung simple lang, makeup. Di ba, lagi na tayo nakamask? Do you need a lot of lipstick? Do you need a lot of eyeliner? O, anong next? Yung underwear nyo. Tapon nyo na muna, baka ang dami, no? Baka sobrang dami, iba naman sira. And once you see the basic, life is more simple. Mas simple siya. Mas maganda siguro marami natin books. Ano pa, marami natin yung ginagawa natin for our mission vision. Cooking, before ang dami kong hindi kasi I don't cook by the way, pero bumibili lang ako ng mga gamit na hindi ko ginagamit. I realized I don't need a lot of pans, I don't need a lot of as long as I can cook, that's enough. Diba? Yun, that's minimalism. The amount that you spend, the quantity that you get, sometimes change the way we live our life.
Wow. Thank you po, Miss Toni. Miss Toni, can you also share with us paano po namin kayo ma-follow? Ano po yung mga website or blogs that you have and also your social media accounts so we can follow and of course like and share your posts, and also we also want to hear from you. So ano po yung mga accounts na meron po kayo? Can you also share it with us sa mga momshies natin?
Okay, so mga momshies, please follow my social media account. Yung personal ko, it's simple. It's at Toni Miranda PH. So I'm in Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Grabe yung TikTok ko, nag 50,000 na sa ko. Wow. YouTube, Twitter not much, then LinkedIn. Then please also support my 2 businesses. No, I have 3 businesses. I have Radiance Image Consultancy. It's at Radiance Image. And it's also in Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. And if you want to see mga tips nasa Pinterest, then see Radiance Image. Please also follow the other 2. Well, Life Philippines, you can see it. And if you feel that's also one opportunity that you can do, 3,000 only to do a business, no, follow it. Sometimes I also face that in my Toni Miranda PH. And the other one is Anak ng Pinoy. If you're a merchant, we have an online platform exclusive to employees ng mga locator, and we are looking to support mga MSME. And not last but not the least, kung gusto niyo magbasa ng mga brutal, brutal talaga, no? Brutal truth writings, I'm so bold in writing about life, faith, and about God, Toni.ph. And of course, mamimigay tayo ng bagong ready na ba kayo? Mamimigay
Yes,
tayo
I think
ng 5 free slots.
Free slots sa January 31 event ni Miss Toni Miranda. Yes. At fina-flash din namin on screen ang mga social media accounts ni Miss Toni and also her website. Yan. So please do follow, like and share her post, and also in YouTube as well. So like, share, and watch the videos that she has, and also click the bell button para you would see the notifications and updates. Ayan. Miss Toni, I think ready na yung mga mommies natin to ano po ba yung pong gagawin nila to get a chance to win 5 free passes. 5 momshi natin ang mag-uuwi ng passes for your January 31 event. That's Professional Wellness Retreat. Yes.
Okay. Are you ready? Ayan. We mentioned this. What I'm going to ask you is something that I mentioned quickly earlier. It's about image. What is the ABCD of image?
Naku, ang simple lang yan, mommies. Ayan.
So you have to tell me what the A stands for, B stands for, C, and D.
So siguro po pwedeng Miss Toni sa isang post nila ilagay na nila lahat nung
They should complete it in one.
Complete it in
sino
one.
nakakomplete yun yung mananalo. And I will put naman dun sa ating private kung ano siya, just to be sure.
Yeah, so that's what is the ABCD. Kanina na-mention po yan ni Miss Toni. Kaya naman, while we are waiting for the mommies to give their answers, magbabasa din po tayo, Miss Toni, ng mga comments, and also grabe nakakatuwa naman po itong very very inspiring live Q&A with you, and we hope na sana this will not be the first time na makakasama po namin kayo. Hopefully we still have more Q&As with you. Yung siguro yung iba minsan na we can have that Zoom na mas intimate together with momshies na mga interested to join you for maybe a webinar, an exclusive webinar with you. Nako, sana ma-organize natin yan. Ayan. So, from Mom Cheryl Trinidad, this is a very delightful evening for all of us. Thank you, FHMoms. Thank you, Miss Toni. I love to watch a recorded copy of tonight's topic. Thank you so much. Ayan. Naku, may mga mommies na
May nag-entry na ba?
Yes. Actually, you can find it, Ma'am, Miss Toni, dun sa comments natin. Kaya lang, ang bilis po kasi nung mga pag-run ng mga comments. Ang daming mga comments ng mga mommies natin. Ayan, we have si Mommy Maureen Noya. Ang sabi po niya, it's appearance, behavior, communication, and digital presence.
Congratulations!
Correct! Congratulations! And also, magbibigay din po ng, free ebook si Miss Toni. Para po ba ito, Miss Toni, sa mga winners natin, dun sa 5
No,
winners?
to all your viewers.
To all the viewers! Wow!
This ebook is very meaningful. My Konting Story. So last year, I realized many are adjusting virtually. So when I created this, it's a family project. My husband edited, and then my daughter naman ang nag-design. So we thought of sharing this. We believe that everyone can actually learn this for free without really attending na courses. So, struggle ko yan kay God. Lord talaga, yung pinakakitaan ko, ibibigay ko for free. But it's okay. It's worth obeying Him naman. So please grab it, no? You can, if some are not applicable to you, maybe you can share it also to others na kailangan nila, especially mga leaders ng company. It's the ultimate, it's an ultimate guide to future-proof your leadership during this unprecedented time.
Nako, we will be also flashing that on the screen, yung pong bit.ly/ebook-talks. Ipopost din natin yan sa ating comment section and also on screen. Maya-maya lang, kukumpletuhin lang natin. We have now our third winner, Ma'am Shasha Escabusa, Appearance, Behavior, Communication, and Digital Presence. Miss Toni, will she be our third winner?
Yeah. Although hindi ko na monitor, basta dapat 5. Yung iba madaling na, kopyahin na lang.
Yes, and we have our fourth winner, Mom Christina, Appearance, Behavior, Communication, and Digital Presence. Congratulations to all of you.
Congrats.
We have one more, last. Yan. So we will also let our FHMoms team to contact you on the details of how to avail and how to get yung passes natin from Miss Toni. Naku, maraming salamat po. And now we have Ma'am Elena Echeverria Mendoza, Appearance, Behavior, Communication, Digital Presence. Again, we are also flashing to you the bit.ly/ebook-talks. You will have your free ebook. So mga nanonood sa atin tonight on our live Q&A with Miss Toni, you'll get a free ebook from Miss Toni. Wow, it's very special sa kanya to dahil it's a family project. Ayan po, naka-flash sa ating screen. That's bit.ly/ebook-talks. Ayan mga momshi. After this live, download nyo na yung ebook ni Miss Toni. Now, Miss Toni, before, of course, we end our live Q&A, though bitin na bitin po talaga ang mga momshies natin. Can you give us your tips, your advice, and also your message sa lahat ng mga mommies natin na who are going through rough times, especially during this new season, new era? Ano po ang pwede nyong ma-share po sa kanila?
Remember the 3I, the inspiring self, inspiring others, and inspiring legacy. The big work there is the inspiring self because that's where the triangle will come in. No? We need to understand the who, the why, and the what. I know we are busy searching for the answer for our current problem. And in as much as sabi ko nga kanina, Lord, do I promote my upcoming courses? Now I decided I just wanted to promote the formula, the real formula sa inspiring self, which is God. He's one of the best, no, not one, he's the only reason, he's the best mentor, he's the best coach that you're looking for, the best friend. Seek him first, spend time. It can start with 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15. Ask all the questions you want to ask. Um, ask him for the right people to guide you, to mentor you, everything. No? Ask him which ones you need to let go, and ask him to help you to let go. Because the inspiring self is something that we miss out, we skip it, we drop it, but it's the foundation of everything. So once you are inspired with yourself, it's so easy to learn all these things we want to learn to inspire others, the ABCD, how to speak, how to create the brand, how to promote our business. Madali siya. But when you skip the inspiring self, you're missing something, and that is the real reason why we are here, the who, no? Then afterwards, the inspiring legacy. So tatlong I na, inspiring self, inspiring others. Inspiring legacy is already the product, the byproduct of you being inspired with yourself, you making sure to inspire others with everything, with your talent, with the ABCD. How you will be remembered when you are not here anymore will now leave an inspiring legacy. And let's do that, whether it's a friend, an enemy, your spouse, your children. We always make sure that the I is happening. We inspire, influence, and create positive impact. So we all become extraordinary inside out. Kaya nga, sabi ko, Lord, I am happy anytime if you will get me, because at least I'm able to share my story and share how beautiful you have been doing whatever you have been doing in my life. And you know what? It's the same with you kasi we have the same God, di ba? We are all children of God. Just spend more time with Him. Yung worry, liliit yan kasi it's not from Him eh. The worry and the fear is not from God. But the hope, I believe, is only from Him.
Ayan. Maraming salamat, Miss Toni. Pero pahabol lamang po, how about hindi sila nanalo dun sa ating 5 free access? How can we contact you or connect with you para po maka-avail din if ever may slot pa dun sa ating professional wellness retreat?
Okay. Is it you can go to this link. We will put it sa chat, no? So I have 2 upcoming events, one of which is yung Pinromo natin. So it's happening in January 31, 1 to 7 p.m. And maybe we can post it. This is the one on February, but it's okay. I'll talk about this first. There, okay. So this one is happening already on January 31, and I hope you can also bring in your teammates or your friends and even family member. It's a good one, and it's 770. The other one is happening next year. It's my signature program. Nakakailang rounds na kami dyan, and so far it's effective. It's the Reinvent Yourself, Level Up Your Influence. It's just 3 days. 19, 20, and 21. But the price already includes an assessment of your strengths, kasi it helps that you know what your strengths, so you don't anymore blame yourself why you're not good at some function. We need to understand our strengths. So it's an online assessment, kasama na siya sa price. And the beauty about this promo is it already includes my other masterclass, which is 21 days developing extraordinary confidence, which is for me also one of the best programs I've offered. And dun nyo na makikita saan nanggagaling yung mga tinuturo ko, because it's really a structured program, not even copied, original, structured, but duplicable. Meaning, I'm teaching you this because soon I want you to teach others kung ano yung matutunan niya sa akin. There.
That's it. Maraming salamat, Miss Toni. Thank you very much for your time, and sana makasama po muli namin kayo sa susunod pang mga webinars natin. Thank you very much. Maraming salamat po.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Good night po. Again, mga momshies, please don't forget to like, follow, and share Miss Toni Miranda's social media account. That's Toni Miranda PH, and her website, www.toni.ph. Marami kayong matututunan dyan. Kaya naman, before we end this, gusto ko pong itanong sa inyo and reflect after this webinar, how do you want to be remembered? Especially when you're not here anymore. Maraming salamat po mga momshies. Good night and have a great week ahead of you. God bless. Bye!